Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
So, Cardi B has took the phrase drops the mic to a whole nother level and has now been hit with battery charges. Cardi performed at Dre's nightclub on Saturday night in Las Vegas and was hit with fluid from a cup while performing her hit song Bodak Yellow. While looking stunned, Cardi switched the mic to another hand and hurled the microphone at the perpetrator, but according to someone else in the audience, it hit the wrong person. The girl that was struck claims to be bruised and sore and has now filed battery charges with the Las Vegas Police Department. We're going to talk about this story and so much more, but before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any news regarding this story and so much more. Now let's get back into it. Fans have been getting quite unruly when it comes to throwing things at artists during performances on stage. We just recently saw Lotto ready to put hands on someone for throwing an object on her on stage. And now we have this incident with Cardi B. Now on Saturday, Cardi performed for a very hyped crowd at Dre's nightclub, and according to TMZ, the temperatures had reached close to 105 degrees. And they're also saying that there's evidence Cardi B should have anticipated a fan tossing liquid on her in Las Vegas because she actually asked for the crowd to douse her with water to cool her off.
Throw me some water here, bitch, because I'm hot. Hey, give me some water.
Splash her down. Here's the water. Splash her down.
Woo! That feel good. Put it in my come on. Yeah. I need some water.
Here's some water, man. Here's some water, man.
Somebody smash me with water.
Ooh. I see you like shit.
Wait, what's up, man? What's up? Bitch, that was too fast, bitch.
That was splash, man.
Wait, a little bit more right here.
Things took a quick turn when Cardi B was performing Bodak Yellow in front of the crowd. A fan threw a drink at Cardi, hitting Cardi in her upper region. Cardi got upset. She switched mic hands, threw the mic at the woman, and the mic bounced off the woman's arm and hit another woman in her arm. Now, if you watch closely, you see the cup in the air. The girl jumps up, throws the drink. Cardi looks surprised. Cardi switches hands and hits the girl, and it hits her arm. But then it ricochets and hits the girl beside her, and she's the one that's actually coming out on Instagram now, saying that she was the one affected by the microphone throw, and I believe she is the one that has gone to the Las Vegas PD to report the incident.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. So I can't really talk about it. Talk. But let me tell you something. I just got mother assaulted. And for anybody that got some bullshit to say, when water and ice get thrown in your fucking face and hit you man hard, then you go and come talk to me and tell me what you would do in my motherfucking shoes, bitch. That's one. Yeah. Shit hurt it, y'all. I'm not even trying to sound like a gangster or anything, but that hurt it. Got bamboozled.
Now, of course, when you make such requests, there's no guarantee of where the fluid will go. If someone throws something, it could hit anyone, and Cardi actually learned that the hard way. So the girl throws the fluid on stage. You can almost see the ice chunks. Cardi gets upset and hurls the mic. But again, you can't tell people to throw things at you because people do not sometimes have the common sense to know what to throw, when to throw it, how low to throw it, and sometimes things like this happen.
And for more on this, I want to bring in senior entertainment reporter for ESPN's Anscape, Kelly Carter, who we just heard there in Kana's piece. Kelly, what are you hearing about this comment about Cardi being hot and the DJ saying splash our girl? Do you think this could have been a misunderstanding?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I mean, obviously there was this new angle that was released late yesterday evening and kind of changed the narrative perhaps a little bit about what might have happened on that Las Vegas stage. I think what remains unclear is at what point in the concert Cardi B and her DJ kind of made that announcement, splash our girl, throw her some water, she's hot. But it looks like what may have happened, regardless of the timing of that request and when that the fan, threw the water on her, is that it hurt, when it hit. I mean, I think that's what she said in the social media app, is that water and ice, it hit her, and her immediate reaction was to reply in the way that she did, which was throw the microphone at this fan and have that fan escorted out. I think what's probably going to happen is we're going to get a clearer picture about the timeline and about exactly what happened, I would guess as soon as later today.
And the context, Kelly, isn't just what happened at that concert at that moment, but it also comes at a time when performers keep being hit by stuff thrown by fans. And in other cases, it wasn't some water on a hot day or some ice. It was, you're talking about people getting hit in the face with a phone, heavy objects. Yes. What do you make of this trend?
Yeah, I mean, look, fans are behaving badly at concerts this summer. And I think that, it's going to be a little bit more tightened. I think promoters are going to have some stricter rules for fans in the audience, because what you can't have happen is artists getting assaulted on stage while doing their jobs in front of what should be a really friendly crowd of people who paid money to come and see their favorite performer. So I expect a little bit of some ship tightening to happen very shortly, because this has been such a bad trend that we've seen take place over the course of summer concert season.
So can you expand on that a little bit? If this keeps happening, how do you think it will change the way we experience concerts?
I don't know. I mean, I think it could be a number of things. I would not love to see the idea of limitations being placed on what you can bring inside of a concert venue, because depending on where you go see a performer, there's already so many restrictions on even what you can bring inside and how you bring it inside. If we're talking about, a stadium concert, for example, but maybe there'll be a little bit more distance between the performer and the fans. Like that accessibility won't be as close. And, fans, they love that up close, intimate experience that they can get with artists like a Harry Styles. Because where else would you be able to sit front row and be that close to the person that you love seeing perform? But if the other side of this is that they risk getting hurt, I think obviously the promoter is going to keep that artist safe.
And I know for a lot of performers, they love that interaction too. They like to be able to see their fans up close. So, unfortunate to think that some bad actors might ruin it for everybody. But of course, we need those performers to be safe. Kelly, always great to have you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anytime you see Cardi B change from the right hand to the left hand to throw something, run, because typically her aim is pretty damn good. Cardi single-handedly, left-handedly threw a microphone this week at her DJ, who kept ending her music early. So needless to say, she has been in a mic-throwing mood all weekend. But what I need to do is hear from you. What do you think about everything going on with Cardi B? Do you think the charge of her actually hitting this girl with the microphone, although it was the wrong girl that's reporting it, will actually stick? Leave a comment and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of my new episodes.